Welcome to this week's episode. This week we're going to go hiking in the foothills of Alaska. So why don't you come and join us? So Jody and I decided to take a trip to Alaska to do some hiking and camping. After we landed, we were en route to the foothills that we wanted to hike in. After we arrived at our destination, we were dropped off. We soon had to hike to our location.
Keep your eyes open, and we're about to have our adventure in Alaska.
We had hiked for hours until we got to an area that we thought looked good.
Okay, I'll pull out the tent and you kind of clear out some of the brush so that it's a flat campsite.
All right, let's set up for camp.
And remember, you're on dinner tonight.
The day was closing to an end. We figured we'd better pitch tent and get ready for the night. We have since pitched our tent, and I think we're going to need to find some firewood because the sun is getting ready to set. When it gets dark out here at night, it is really dark, and we need to be prepared for that.
Hey, better idea yet, no firewood even needed. I have this thing called a camp stove. We'll fire that up, get our water boiling, and add our instant meal and have our dinner that way. So,
Jody brought her dehydrated food for dinner, so we set up camp, had dinner, and was getting ready to call it a night. After hiking all day, it felt really nice to sit down by the little fire and warm up.
sorry, we didn't have lighter fluid.
After sitting and relaxing for a while, we decided to pass on dinner. The weather started to look like it was going to turn really fast, so we decided it was time to turn in. Once we got settled in, we started getting a little spooked. We had seen tracks around our campsite, but we weren't really sure what kind of animals belonged to those tracks. We started to realize that the sounds of nightlife started to take on a whole new meaning. Not long after we set up, night came quickly, and the next thing you knew, so did a rainstorm, and the thunder and lightning started. We couldn't hardly tell what was going on outside the tent between the lightning and the sound of animals. We heard bears, and we heard howling and wolves. We got a little shaken. We were glad to see morning come and the rain gone. We knew we needed to clean up our campsite and get going. We had a long day ahead of us.
Wow!
Another great journey. Nothing like that great fresh mountain air.
That's right, and that lightning storm and the bear, those things only add to the adventure.
And what an adventure it was. Until next time, I'm Hope.
And I'm Jody.
Later.
Bye.